did have like 2 tables in there.
Yep.
Did you already start?
No.
Okay, let's open this box and get started.
You already started.
You're opening that with the mechanical
I didn't have anything else. What should I use?
All right, I can start.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and this is the Fragile Podcast. I'm married to my husband, Marty, and we've been married for about 15 years. About 12 years ago, we moved here to Yuma, Arizona. We've got 5 kids, ages 12 years old to 2 years old. I play the piano, and I teach piano lessons. And I'm sisters with these 2.
And you make stained glass.
Sometimes, or you do pottery.
Well, that was just one time.
And you make twig animals.
Twig
No,
ants?
No.
No, I can never do as good as that one lady. Wait,
No, it's an actual thing.
you would be the one to
Go
find
ahead,
that
Sarah.
actual thing.
Who are you? Tell us who you are, Sarah.
I'm Sarah. I am married to my husband, Nick. We lived in California. He was a pastor of a church for about 12 years. Then we moved here to Yuma 2 years ago, this summer. We have 4 kids, ages, just give me a minute because they're all about to be a year older.
Abby's
How old is
5.
Nicholas? Yeah, Evelyn
Nicholas
is
is
5,
9.
Nicholas is 9, and then we have Irish twins. This is the crazy part. So Brooklyn is going to be 7 on Sunday, and then Michael will be 8 in about 3 weeks.
That
And
is
it's
crazy.
crazy, and it was crazy, and it still is a little bit crazy. But they're not the crazy ones. Evelyn is the crazy one.
Okay, I'm April.
Wait, I wasn't done.
Oh, you sound like she. Okay, go ahead.
I am a kindergarten teacher, but next year I'm going to be a first grade teacher. Okay,
surprised
I'm
at the
done.
same-
I'm April. I'm the oldest of all of the siblings. There's 9 of us all together. I don't know if anybody said that yet. I have
She
been
doesn't listen to us.
married to. I'm doing a puzzle. I can't do 2 things at once. I have been married to my husband John for 25 years. I have 5 kids. The oldest 2 are grown, and then I have a high schooler, middle schooler, and an elementary school still at home. And we were in full-time ministry. Well, since we got married, actually even before we got married, we're in full-time ministry and really conservative church culture. The last 15 years, my husband was a pastor up until 6 months ago when everything changed. And now my husband and I both teach in the public school system. I teach a special education kindergarten class, and my husband is the teacher of a behavioral class in our school district. And I think that's all about me.
Should we all say one fun fact about
No,
ourselves?
stop immediately. I'll get up and walk away. Nope, not happening.
I'm going to keep doing the puzzle, but I won't answer it.
It means you won't get up and walk away like I will, you know? Sarah looked really confused at that.
I understood what
Okay,
she
got it.
said.
So we were, we went on a trip for spring break, and we were doing a puzzle.
We're crazy like that.
That's what the cool kids do on spring break.
Literally had food
They
delivered.
do puzzles on spring break. Anyway, we were doing a puzzle over spring break, and we were just talking like we always do. And during our conversation, I can't remember who said it, but somebody just said, maybe we should start recording these conversations.
It was probably me.
Both of you at the same time. It was probably me. It for sure was not me. I can tell you that. It was definitely not me.
So we decided to record the conversations. And a lot of our recent conversations have been centered around this idea of being fragile because of a situation that April was in. Well, I was there too, where April tried to respond to somebody but was kind of emotional. Not
Like sad, not
yeah,
mad or anything.
and couldn't really respond.
Yeah, when I was crying at something somebody had said to me, and my husband just kind of like reached over and like put his hand on my shoulder, like saying it's okay. And the person that I had been responding to emotionally then reacted back and said, don't comfort her, don't put your hand on her, she's not fragile. Like, leave her alone. Like, she's basically like, she's strong enough to handle this. You don't need to like comfort her. She's not fragile. And my like inside reaction to that was, yeah, I'm not fragile. I'm tough, and you know, this is not going to bother me.
Spoiler alert, it bothered her.
But Jessica, you were also there. Jessica's there, so she can talk about her own reaction.
Well, just in processing the whole everything that happened, we had talked about that statement and her internal reaction to it, which I knew what that was. It was naturally to be like, of course I'm not fragile. So then we were talking about what that means to be fragile, to be called fragile, or to consider yourself fragile, and if it's a bad thing or a negative quality, or if it can be a positive thing, and if so, when is it positive, when is it negative, and why do we have such a strong inclination one way or the other? And that's just kind of been an ongoing conversation.
Yeah, actually, that's something I didn't think about until just now when you said it. I think probably some people, I think we're trying to figure out what is the, not balance, is balance even the right word?
Approach?
But like maybe just the right approach to human fragility. Because we don't want to just like be walking around sad and weepy and miserable all the time, but also there's kind of like a grin and bear it, pull yourself up by your bootstraps mentality that we were raised with, that we see the unhealthy side of that. So we're just trying to figure out, how do we do this? How do we live as fragile humans, and what does it mean in relationships and in religion and just in every part of being human? So we've been talking about that a lot lately.
And we all have kind of like our own hang-ups with the word, like
Sure.
whether it's like being willing to allow yourself to be fragile with other people, or just in processing your own emotions, or even acknowledging your own emotions, and just all kinds of different situations. And it's just been an ongoing conversation, and we were talking about it over a puzzle and decided to continue talking about it over puzzles.
And just invite
Just a
other
little more
people to do it
awkward
with
because
us.
there's like bright lights now.
Yeah. And cameras, and Katie telling us stop talking about that and talk about the subject at
There's
hand.
a lot of this. And look, a little bit of that.
Katie, by the way, we'll refer to Katie probably often through the podcast. She's my oldest daughter, and she's like the brains behind the whole outfit, the cameras and the editing, and
The one that keeps us on track.
yeah, just in life in general.
So if you could find our fourth corner, Katie, that would be great.
Do we only have 3?
That could have been me.
Did you find 3 of these 4 corners?
Find any edges?
Wait, why are you
Well,
looking at that pile to see if the corner is in it?
Because I was just focused on blue pieces and not even thinking about
None
edges.
of those are blue.
I'm on the blue pile. I
So
don't
did you
know
do
what's
anything
happening
with
here. They
Wait,
were
so are you
just-
saying there's edges in all those piles?
No. Just this one.
Okay. Anyway, welcome to the Fragile Podcast.